A typical example, in our rural schools, we have between 75 and 120 children in a classroom. 75 and 120 children in a classroom. And in that classroom, if you're lucky, you might have 10 textbooks. If you're lucky, in most cases there's one, in many cases there's not even one textbook in the classroom.
And I went to the library on the city of Belize. They have the dictionary that they have was 40 years old, was falling apart, only one dictionary. They still have the same problem.
This is a situation where you had kids, we had given books to, this is the Second Wind Foundation that's provided books to the kids, and they received these books and it was almost like gold to them. They were so excited, so elated that they had these books. And these kids, they're going to have to go out in the fields and get stones to bring into the classroom for them to sit on during school. To prevent the books from getting dirty, they take the books, they wipe them off, and they gently set them on the stones to keep them from getting dirty. That's just how much they value the books that we have given them.
Their alternative is no education. And no education is a dead end. And it means that they have no opportunity, they have nowhere to go, they grow up in anger, and that's where our world problems come from.
They want to learn English, and they didn't have books. So when Charlie Clemons, started a project with the people in South Africa, Rotary clubs in South Africa, is that they can use those books, as many books as they want. And we ship containers and containers and containers of books, 40,000 pounds in each container. It's amazing.
Excel Logistics and their client Dow Chemical have been very, very kind to us over this last 3 years of storing our books there. We currently have over 500 pallets in storage.
So we had, in addition, we had a lot of inventory, and we had 10 container loads of books, half a mile away from this place, stacked up, 3 high with books.
That have been selected.
The books, first of all, is enormous amount of books that this country mainly threw away. Goes to the garbage can. All this one is free. How much money you have in books in this pallet? I don't know, $50,000. Simple as that. Everything came free.
It goes on the ship. Most of our shipments to Africa go on the Gulf Africa lines. We pay for the shipment. We pay for the shipment because then we have a contract from us, get the container from here to there. When it arrives at its port of entry, that's where our responsibility as Second Wind ends. Our partners in the developing countries then have the responsibility for clearing the container, for getting it from the port to wherever their distribution facility is, for unpacking it, for manning the distribution facility, for people to come in and choose the books that are appropriate for their curriculum and culture. Because in some countries, some things are appropriate, and in other countries they aren't.
Books around the world is getting, we call it Second Wind Foundation, because we give used books or new books a second wind.
If you ever have had the pleasure of seeing a kid receive a book, hug it to them, and grin, there's just no other reward that you can say.